Hi, y'all. Welcome back. Question number 36. How do you spot mold or water damage before buying a home? This can be a little tricky. If a home did have water damage and they actually replaced the drywall, replaced the flooring, replaced the baseboard shoe mold, things like that, you may not actually catch it. It would just be something that we would see on the seller's disclosures, or if we just happen to know it's an area prone to flooding. There's actually several parts of our area that I just immediately know. I go, oh, that neighborhood tends to flood. It's not the end of the world. You just more than likely will need flood insurance. Um, but you certainly can kind of tell mold. Obviously, you could see mold usually. We see it a lot in air conditioning closets. It's usually black. Um, but also, I've just seen mold on walls where homes have been sitting vacant without air conditioning moving. And then the moisture just builds up inside, and then there's mold, visibly on walls and things. However, if someone has had like mold remediation, or maybe it's just in the duct work, you may not see it. And then we can kind of smell it sometimes. Mold actually does have a smell that you kind of go in and you're like, you kind of don't know what you're smelling, but usually when I run across a house like that, that's usually a telltale sign that there is or previously was like a mold kind of like smell, um, or a mold issue. So definitely keep your eyes and your nose open when you are touring homes, especially closer to the water. I usually see it in condos, just because maybe someone upstairs had a toilet that leaked down, or an air conditioner line that leaked into the lower unit, and then it takes longer for someone to notice that something's happening, and then they end up developing mold. And if they don't do a full remediation and the treatment of it, then I feel like the smell kind of lingers a little bit. So those are your ways to pay attention to that. And if you have any questions, let me know.